Hello, Team Frontline. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Elaine. Thank you so much for joining this boot camp. Everybody should be in. Everybody should be in. Yes, let's see. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Ashley. Can y'all put in the chat where you are from? Where are you tuning in from? I know most of us are from Frontline, but I believe we have some people here who is not on Frontline. So just put in the chat where you're from. We got Vegas in the house, Baltimore, Maryland. Yes. Literally, y'all, we are global, right? We are global. We are everywhere. We have customers in the United States, Canada, Trinidad, Dominican Republic, St. Martin. We are everywhere. Detroit. I hope everybody gonna be in Detroit. Yes, Jacksonville, Florida, New Jersey, Alabama, New York City. Ah! Yes, Jamaica, exactly. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. I want you to know Atlanta, that's where my heart is at. Hello, Vaughn. So, y'all, good job. Yes, I love seeing everybody from everywhere. Like I said, we are literally global. We are tuned in from the United States, outside the United States, in the Caribbean. We are literally everywhere you can think of. That is how big of a company we are. That is how we are on the front line of our lives. Everybody, welcome. Welcome to our first Frontline Bootcamp. My name is Elaine. I am a mom of four. Yes, I have four kids. I used to be 240 pounds and I have lost 70 pounds. I lost 70 pounds in 9 months. So for me, how did I do it? It was very, very simple. I'll give you an introduction and a rundown. I used two products to lose 70 pounds. I used Brew Tea and I used the vitamins. And I added a whole lot of consistency in there. Okay, so if I ever fell off, I got right back up and I kept going until today, 2 years later. I still use the products. Now I just add a lot more products to help me with my health, to help me with staying in shape, with maintaining my weight, with my skin, my hair. I just discovered infinity oil and I love it. I'm so mad nobody ever told me about it before, y'all. But it has, like, our products are absolutely amazing. So I am going to get started. One quick reminder, share this with your team, with your upline, your downline. This boot camp is going to be about basics in your business, but fundamental basics in your business, right? A lot of times we join the team and we kind of just get thrown into wherever we are. Right here, we're going to take a step back and we're going to cover it all. You're going to hear a lot of information. So just like Joni, I want you to have your paper and I want you to have your notebooks out. As soon as I'm done talking, I'm going to have my pen and I'm going to be writing in my notebook for the next speakers that come along. Why? Because even though I may have been in this for a year and a half, I still know that there are things I need to learn and things I need to be reminded on, right? I still need to be reminded about some things. Push to get on migraine. Oh, well, good job, Vaughn. Take some NutriBurst. NutriBurst is the answer to everything in my life. No matter what, NutriBurst, NutriBurst, NutriBurst. That's how I work, y'all. Like, no kidding. Somebody got a toothache, you want some NutriBurst? Like, whatever it is, I'm like NutriBurst it. So like I said, make sure y'all got your pens, paper, pencils, whatever it is you need to write down, because we're gonna go over a lot of information. And I want you to stay tapped in. If y'all need to take some NRG, this is the perfect time. Well, unless it's gonna keep you up all night. If you need to take some NutriBurst, extra NutriBurst, so you can be up and ready for the next 2 hours, I suggest doing that now because you don't want to miss anything we're about to say. If you are busy, I know it's Sunday night, try to give us as much undivided attention as possible, because a lot of times we have questions and we forget to answer them, or we may not, we forget to ask them, or we may not ask them at the right time, or whatever it is. This is the time right now where most of your questions, probably 99% of your questions, are going to be answered by the leaders on Frontline, okay? People who have experience, people who have results, people who have used the products, people who have used the product, people who have gotten results from the products, people who have moved the product. You are talking about people who have results. Before I even get started, I want to give a special thank you and honor to our amazing, amazing Coach Sheila Monique. She is the one who put this together because she knows what it takes to move as a team and to move the team forward. We all know one band, one sound. That's what it takes for us to move forward. We work together. Yes, everybody may have a different team, but when we come together is when we're a force. We are on the front lines of our life. We are on the front line of 1,000 families, and we are on the front line of TLC. Okay, we are the best team, and we are the team that is changing TLC. So another reminder, if y'all can keep your cameras on, that would be great. That way we are high energy. If y'all feel like sleepy, go grab some NutriBurst, go get some NRG, y'all. Like, this is the time where you want to be completely tapped in. If you have any questions, we're going to do this a little different. I know usually we do Q&A after each person speaks or at the end. This here, we want to give you the information. If you have any questions, write them down. And then you're going to go ask your coach or one of the leaders the questions that you have that we have not answered. So as you hear something, if something comes up, write it down, and then you can ask, at another time. But like I said, 99% of your questions are going to be answered at this boot camp. We came ready, we came prepared, we came excited to give y'all everything you need to move forward. Whether you are regional, whether you just started yesterday, whenever you started, we are giving you the information to move forward. So I have one question. I want you to put the answer in the chat. When you signed up for TLC, did anybody receive an email or did anybody open up an email from TLC? The title must have been like, welcome, new life changer, or something like that. Okay, Dr. Naisha said yes. I hear some people, I see some people nodding their heads. Yes, Shanisha, yes. Very good. Okay, great. Now, another question. When you joined, I didn't get it. Emily didn't get it. Okay, so most of us got it. If you're somebody who says no, please go back, check your spam. Yes, okay, great. Check your spam because that email has a lot of new information and a lot of links about the things that I'm gonna go over. Okay, that has your links, it has your username, it has all the information for you to get started, whether you got a physical kit or whether you got a digital kit. It has a lot of the information that I'm going to go over, a lot of steps that I'm going to go over, but it's important to go over it that way. We can review it because I have thousands and thousands of emails on there. Okay, and we may skip it, but that is a very, very important email. I have another question, and I hope every single person in here, no. Actually, I know every person in here is going to say yes, because I know the leaders and I know the people that we are working with and our coaches. When you first signed up, did everybody get a welcome text? It is going to say, welcome to Frontline, and it'll give you steps. Did everybody? Yes. Emily, yes. Emily got it. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, awesome, y'all. Perfect. So we are on the right track. We are ready to get started. So some of the things that we're going to go over today are your back office. We're going to go over compensation plan, and we're going to go over retailing. So your back office is the foundation of your business, right? That's the business part to your business, right? I'm not going to teach you about the making money and the hand-to-hand and the sales. No, we're going to go over the more like the paperwork part of your business. While that may not be the fun part, it is so important that you learn that, because as you bring people on, as you log in, you're going to want to know what's happening back there. You're going to want to understand what's going on in your back office. So give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so you're going to want to know about your back office. Now, does everybody know how to log on to their back office? Yes or no? Let me see. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes. I hope everybody knows how to log into their back office. If you don't, that is okay. Ooh, Autumn, I'm so sorry. Okay, so most of you are saying, yes, you know how to log into your back office. So I know for some people, okay, here we go. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so we are going to get started. The first step to log into your back office is to go to tlc-ioffice.com. That link, like I said, is in the email you received. If you do not have that link, I want you to write it down right now. Can somebody put the link in the chat for me? tlc-ioffice.com. Everybody got that? Yes, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go over some of the basics of your back office. When you log in, you're gonna be like, oh my God, like, wow, this is so much information. What do I do? How do I start? What happens? Like, what do I click on? I know. TLC-I office. I know it may be a lot. It may look like a lot, a whole bunch of numbers, a whole bunch of everything, right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight the most important things for you. tlc-ioffice.com. Okay, I'm gonna put it in there because I want to make sure that y'all got the. Okay, Renee got the right one. Yes, tlc-ioffice.com. Perfect. So that is how you log on. That is the first step into your username, enter your password, and that is how you're gonna get on there. So this is the main page. This is the first thing you're gonna look at when you log on to your back office. This is kind of a snapshot of your business, right? A snapshot of your business. This is what's gonna give you a general information of what's happening. It's gonna give you general information of where, how many people you have, your commission, your volume, right? This is just a snapshot, a summary of all of your business. Now, the first thing you see on top, those are our events. Any ads we have going on, any events we have going on, any important information, any specials or sales that we have going on. Like you see, it is changing. So it talks about the 25X kit, the big return of resolution drops. That was huge. I hope everybody got it. The major event that we have next month, Reflect. If you can go back 1 second. If you don't have your ticket for Reflect, I'm gonna say, if you don't have your ticket for Reflect, right, this is the best time to get your ticket. You click on there and it is going to take you to the registration. Tickets are still on sale. It will probably sell out, and you do not want to be one of the people who cannot make it because it's sold out. You want to be at Reflect. It is TLC's yearly convention where every single person goes. They talk about new products, they do trainings, they have networking events. This is not an event, you can't miss any event. But this is a TLC event you do not want to miss. It also talks about bootcamp. So the top section, it will change depending on what's happening in the business. Okay. So now if you go on the top right-hand corner where it says remaining time period, right there, yes. So that right now says 4 days, 6 hours, 41 minutes and 51 seconds, 50 seconds, 49 seconds, y'all. Okay, that is showing you how much time is left in the week, right? So TLC runs its business from Friday to Thursday. So it does not matter what time zone you're on. That is going to tell you how many hours. So if you want to hit a rank, if you want to put a customer order, that right there is a countdown to how much time is left. So if it's Thursday and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't remember. Is it 12 a.m. Eastern, Pacific, Central? That right there tells you how much time you have. So obviously, as the days, hours, and minutes go by, the time will keep going down. Okay, so right there is, I just want to emphasize, because some people see that and they're like, well, I don't know what that is. That is how much time is left in the week. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the center. You have three things at the top. You have your metrics, your current commission, and you have your current earnings. Your metrics shows you a snapshot of your last 3 weeks. It tells you if you're active, right? And then how much volume, like what your smart ship is. So either you're 40 active, 80 active, or 120. Everybody in Frontline should be 120, should be on a 120 smart ship. I'm gonna say it again. Everybody on Frontline should be on a 120 smart ship. You only need 40 to be active for your business, but as an organization, we highly recommend 120. We'll get more into that later. So then you have your 30-day QV qualifying volume, your retail customer volume. So when somebody goes on your link, right? When somebody goes on your link, Go down a little bit. When somebody goes on your link and they purchase 1 or 2 products, let's say a customer orders 2 products, each product is 10 points in volume, you'll see it there, how much you have for those 3 weeks. Binary qualified. Everybody also on Frontline should be binary qualified. I'm gonna say it again. Every single person, whether you want to just retail or you want to build, we recommend being binary qualified, because you never know the day you want to say, you know what, I want to build now. I'm done with retail, or I love retail, but I want to start building. Then you have your active life changers on the left and active life changers on the right. That'll tell you how many you have personally sponsored in the active. Then that is all what's in your metrics. Then you have your current commission, right? So as you start earning different levels and you start tapping into different levels of pay, that number will change. Right now it says $0 because it's just in general. But some things you'll see is if you have any customer orders, it'll show you how much commission you earn for a customer order. If you have binary commission, if you have points, it'll show you how many points you have in your binary and how much commission you earn for that. Once you tap into your matching bonus, it'll show you matching bonus. Once you tap into your fast start bonus, it'll also show you your fast start bonus. So in that section right there, it'll tell you your total commission, and it'll also break it down for you. One quick tip, if you have, and we'll talk about this later, if you have your daily pay on, right? Let's say today somebody orders a product, they order a 15-day kit. Your commission is $30. $30. Your commission is $30. Sorry, y'all. If you have your daily pay on tomorrow, you're not going to see the commission in there because it already went into your TLC pay. So there's been times where I'm like, oh my God, a customer ordered something. It's the next day. I'm like, where's my money? Where is my money? It's already in TLC pay. Nobody took it from you. It's in TLC pay. Am I going at a good pace? Too fast, too slow? Just let me know. So that is your commission. That is what you're going to see. You're going to see it build up. It is a beautiful thing when you start seeing fast start bonus, binary, matching bonus. Like, it is so beautiful when you start seeing everything add up and then that big number at the top. You go from $20 to $100, $200, $300, $400. Robin has seen thousands of dollars back there. Like, we've seen beautiful numbers back there, but that's because we have learned to tap into all the different levels of pay. Okay, so now we have on the right hand side, you have your volume where it says view current earnings. That is your volume, right? Your left side and your right side. Projected volume would show you how much volume you are getting, how much volume you had before. Projected new volume is that volume for the week. And then at the bottom, total is how much once you add it all up. So that just shows you your volume. So let's say you have 1,000 points from last week on your right side, you will see that. Let's say you put up some points in your binary, some volume in your binary, then you will see it on your left side. That's just volume, that's where you see it. So now this person right here, where you see upgrade, TLCI Office Premium, where you see all of that stuff, that is also TLC. If you're new within the first 30 days, TLC shows you, right? They show you the benefit of having the premium subscription. If you're brand new, you don't necessarily need it, okay? But they'll show you different reports that are on there right at the front as a snapshot. They'll give you 30 days. After that, it's $19.95 every single month that you have to pay. At the beginning, you don't necessarily need it, but the more reports you want to see, it'll be on there. Okay, so we are going to move along now to the 3 lines. Are the 3 lines over there? Oh, no. Okay, we're going to go to my business, right? So you see at the top, it says home, my business, shop, resources, smart ship, and TLC pay. We're going to go to my business, right where it says enrollment. If you click on that, that will take you to the link where you will enroll new life changers. That is another way to access your enrollment link. So it will show up right on there. I'm sure most of y'all have seen it. So my business, and it'll show you the link. Then if you go back to my business, If you go to orders, that'll show you your personal orders, right? So a lot of people, which everybody I know has their smart ship on, but if somebody says, you know what, I forgot the last time I ordered something, I know I have to keep my account active, it'll show you here the last time you placed an order, and all your orders that you placed. And it also will show you any customer samples that have been sent out. Yes, sample orders, shipped orders. Here, this is where you can track orders. These are your personal orders, right? This is where you can track orders. So now if you go back to my business, we're going to go to one of my favorite parts, because I do love paperwork and the technical stuff. You're going to go to reports. Once you click reports on the left-hand side, y'all, you're going to see all those reports. Please do not let them scare you. Oh my God, what is this? You don't have to sit down and go through every single report. We're going to go over most of the reports, or the reports that are most important. Our focus is moving products, signing people up. But like I said, this is very important to know, so you don't have to sit here and look at everything. I just want you to know how to manage the business part of your business. So we'll go over some of the most important reports. When you click reports, this is the first report you're going to see, is team status report. I love this report because it's everybody that is on your team, right? Anybody you have personally sponsored and anybody you have bought into the team has bought into the team. So you may have people, when you see it, like, hey, who's that Jennifer? I don't know that person. Well, maybe somebody on your team bought them on. That's why it shows on there, right? So some things to look at on this report is obviously their name is on there, the date they enrolled, their placement. So what leg of your business are they, right? Either they're on the right side or they're on the left side. Then it shows if they're binary qualified or not. Why is that important to know if they're binary qualified? Because it's very easy. If you see somebody's not binary qualified, you can reach out to them. Hey, I see you're not binary. How can I help you get binary? Let them know the benefits of being binary qualified, right? Then if you go all the way to the left to that little book, if you click on there, it'll give you more information about the person. It'll have their phone number, their email, their address. At the top, you have different tabs. These tabs give you more information. So their activity, what rank advancements have they had? It tells you about the next rank. So if you go back to next rank, let's say that person is running for director, right? Let's say that person is running for director. What it'll show is it'll show the qualifications for director, and it'll show what they have already reached. So, for director, you have to be 80 active. You have to have 1,000 points, G5 qualified. So it'll have certain things. And once they're 80 active, it'll have a check, right? Once they have 1,000 points on each side, it'll have a check. So now if they're just missing one thing, it's very easy for you to be like, hey, I know you're almost done with this part, or I know you finished you have all your points in there. Now let's focus on, making sure you're G5 qualified. So another thing that is on there is their placement, is also their lifetime rank, the date they joined. So the next report that we are going to look at is your personally sponsored retail customer orders. So those are just customer orders that have gone through your website. And then you can also, you can filter it by date range. So if somebody says, hey, I ordered something 3 weeks ago, or I ordered something May 5th, you go to May 5th and it'll show up. It will show you on there their order number, and also the tracking number. So you can track it for them. Track it for them. This is how we are able to follow up with our customers. Hey, I see you ordered something 3 weeks ago. Maybe they ordered a 15-day kit 3 weeks ago. They're already done with that 15-day kit. Now it's time to call back, follow up with them, and see if they want to get a 30-day kit, or see what products they would like to get. Next thing you want to look at is guest orders. Any person that orders through the guest who orders as a guest means they don't make an account. It will show up in guest orders. Guest orders does not count towards G5, just so you guys know. And you also don't have any information. So it's very, very hard for you to follow up. You will get commission, but it will not count towards G5. Okay, I don't recommend guest orders. I have never had somebody who said, hey, I really want to order as a guest because I don't want to give my information. But some people may just click on your link, not really understand the difference, and just order as a guest, which is okay. You'll still get your commission, but it does not apply. Then you have your team retail orders. That's what your team does. Kits and packs sold. You know, I'm just reading some of them. We're not going to go over all of them. Kits and packs sold. So if somebody's ordered a 15-day kit in your organization, you'll see it there. Retail items sold. That just shows how much of each item. So like how many brew teas have sold, how many fruit punch have sold, your G5 leaderboard. Another one, important one, is your G5 qualifying customers, right? So we know the importance of being G5. You can filter this by month. So it'll show you your G5 qualifying customers. Again, it has their tracking number, it has all their information, and you will be able to see, to follow up with them and let them know. In order to be G5 qualified, you have to have 5 new customers a month. And this is a way for you to check on it. Our 5 qualifying customers is recurring qualified customers. Okay. Then we have our downlines orders. So that's anybody under you. Smart ships, any smart ships that have been processed. Downline first time ranks. And I'm going down some of these real quick because you don't necessarily need them as the foundation of your business. Once you start bringing more people in and you start really, really working with a team is when you'll need to use these. But I just want to give you a general idea of the reports. That's why I'm not going in depth in all of them. I'm going in depth in the ones that are very, very, very important to everybody in general. So then you have your downline first time rank. So if anybody under you has hit director, rising star for the first time, you'll see it there. Current week performance, it shows you how everybody's performing during that current week or how much their volume is. Binary tree viewer. Okay. We're going to click on this. When you click on this, you're going to see all of that. Yes, all of that, right? Now, this is everybody who's in your organization. Like as a whole, in general, you're going to see everybody. People you have sponsored, people other people have sponsored, people who have been placed here and there. You know, if somebody signs up under somebody else, this is where you'll see it. It looks very confusing. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to know it, all of it right now, but it just shows you everybody in your organization. It shows you their rank, if they're active or inactive, right? So when coach talks about going 7 levels deep, this is what she looks at to understand about going 7 levels deep. So you can go to the bottom left side of your organization, or you can go to the bottom right side. You can go up 1 level at a time to see who is under each person. So bottom right, yes, and it takes you all the way down, and then you can work your way up. So the next report we are going to look at is our commission report. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm sorry. If you want to look for somebody, so let's say I signed up Jennifer, right? And I don't know why I'm choosing Jennifer, but let's say I signed up Jennifer and I want to see where Jennifer is in comparison to, I don't know, Monica, right? So you'll go to Jennifer, you'll type in her name, and you'll be able to search, and you'll see everybody who is under her and everybody who's above her. You'll see where she is in your binary tree viewer. And just a reminder, if you have any questions, please write them down. Most of these questions will be answered. If you have any other questions, please reach out to your coach at the end. We're going to go over 2 more reports. Now we're going to go to your commissions report. This is where it'll show you how much commission you have earned, and it'll show you the breakdown. I don't know if you can go back if it'll show any of it. No, maybe. There you go. Okay. So see here, remember when I was telling you that that snapshot at the beginning, it tells you matching bonus, customer, fast start. This is where you'll see more in-depth breakdown of it, right? So it'll show you your binary commission, fast start bonus. Under it will be customer orders. Then it'll be your matching bonus. So it'll show you everybody who's binary qualified, your matching bonus. So it'll tell you, Angela, let's say Angela has 10 points on her binary, in her binary, 10 points. It'll show you 10 point, it'll show you $1 and how much you get of that. Right. So that is your commission broken down, and it'll tell you the person's name, how much you get, how much percentage you get. The next report we are going to look at is volume. Okay, here we see a lot of numbers. Again, don't get confused. We're gonna look at, let's say we look at weeks. Is there any numbers on there? I don't see anything. All right, so let's look at week 311, right? On week 311, it shows you that she has 10 points on her left, I believe. But yeah, left volume would be 10 points, and on her right, she had 255, right? So on her legs, on her left side, she had 10, and at the end, she had 255. It'll show you how much she would have carry over. Now, remember, at the end of the week, once you're binary qualified, what happens is whatever you have on your weak leg, which is your pay leg, is going to take it away from your stronger leg because we cannot tap into the same volume twice, right? We cannot tap into the same volume twice. So it'll subtract it from both sides. And that's how you get your carryover volume for the next week. And that's why we talk about being binary. And I always talk about binary because there's going to be one day when you're like, all right, I'm ready to build. And you just have all those points. That's why it's important to keep that carryover volume just adding up, right? That's how some people have 3 million points on their strong leg because they just stay binary. They don't lose their points and it just adds up and it adds up. Daily commissions, it just shows you your daily commissions and then your points account. Daily commissions. Are you gonna click on it? Maybe. Can you go back to a week where it shows commissions? Thank you so much to my moderator. She's amazing. I love her. Okay, so that is where you would see your daily commissions. Now, if we go to the top, right, we saw home, we saw my business. Now we go to shop. In your shop, remember a lot of times, all the time, we talk about placing orders in your back office. This is how you place an order in your back office. You go to shop and then you go to shop. It's going to look very similar to the shop.totallifechanges.com, but this is your back office. What is the difference between placing orders in your back office or your customer site? The volume, the amount of volume is a huge, huge difference. When you place an order in your back office, you are going to get 40 points per product. Okay, so if you buy one product, you're getting 40 points, as opposed to doing it as a customer, it's only 10 points. That's why we stress placing orders in your back office, because it is more points. Okay, so if we go back, these are where all the products are, yes. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna see a few other very, very important things, right? So this is where you would shop for in your back office. You're going for ranks and things like that. So now if you go to resources, the resources tab has trainings and it has a help center, right? A lot of people always have questions, and yes, we are here always, always, always to support, right? We have trainings, we are on live, we're in the group chat, we're always here to support. But I always say TLC has an entire training database that we can tap into. It gives you more information about the company. It gives you more information about how they help others, about the products, about events, tips and trends. They have a search button where you can search for things as well. TLC has an entire database designed to help you run your business. So if your if your coach is not there to answer any questions, very easily you can go back in there and you can look for it. Now, the next tab next to resources is SmartShip. Set it and forget it. We're going to talk more about SmartShip later, but this is where you would set up your SmartShip, right? You're going to go to create SmartShip and you choose the product or the products that you want for your SmartShip. You will choose the date. Remember, you need to place an order within 29 to 30 days. We say 29 to be on the safe side, but you need to place an order every month in order to stay active. This is where you set your SmartShip, so you don't have to keep going every single week. Every single month. But at the same time, You can also edit your smart ship once you have set it, just in case you want to try any different products for you or for yourself. So it shows you all the products you can add to your smart ship. Remember, the 25X kit also qualifies you to be G5 qualified. Any kits we have, well, any builder or retailer kits we have qualify you as G5. Last thing on here is our TLC pay, the money. Okay, so this is where you will set up your wallet, your hyper wallet, right? You will log in and you'll be able to see, yes, you activate your account if you're new. They're going to ask you some questions. But here is where you would add any bank. You can order your TLC pay card on this website. You can also add bank accounts, so you can go ahead and transfer any of your TLC earnings to your own bank account. Okay, so this is very, very important. It is important to activate it. This is where all your money goes. If you don't do anything with your money, what happens is TLC just leaves it in there. And then one day you may need the money and you have $10,000 in there. I know that's happened to somebody in Frontline. But if you don't do anything, what happens to your money? TLC just lets it sit there and it adds it up. Like I said, one day you'll go back in there and you'll have $10,000. So those are some of our basics. We have one last but very, very, very important thing to go over is our account. Yes, if you go and you click on your name, this will come up. People may say, well, where's my link? Where's my link for this? Where's my link for that? Where's my link for, where's my 15-day kit link? Where's my website link? This is where all your links are, and some very, very, very important information is on here too. Your name and your IBO numbers here. So if TLC ever asks you, or your coach ever asks you, where's your IBO number? What's your IBO number? This is where it's at. Your product influencer link, that's when we talk about affiliate marketing. You just want to, if somebody just wants to sell products, they don't want to build or anything like that, that's the link you send them. Your website is on there. Your 25X website is on there. 15-day challenge link website is on there. Your username, your password, the language is all on there. Some of the most important websites, like I said, is your own personal website, which is on their 15-day kit and 25X. So here you have your TLC points. Then you have your TLC daily pay. Remember, I was talking about daily pay. Daily pay is only for retail orders. So if you have $100, like let's say one person orders 5 products, which is extremely possible. One person ordered 5 products, and you want that to go to your hyper wallet, to your TLC pay the next day. This is where you would turn it on and off, right? See, would you like to enable daily pay? Yes or no? If you want the money to just stay there and not transfer every time, you would hit no. Yes. If you want the money to transfer every time, so you have access to it every day, you would hit yes. I think that's yes. Then you have your binary placement. This is important. This is where you change your binary placement. Nobody should be having it on balance build, and nobody should have it on lesser leg volume outside, strong leg volume outside. We're not doing that. It's either outer left or outer right. How do you decide? That is a conversation you have with your coach, because everybody is placed in different parts on different legs. So if you want to know if it's right, you have to have a conversation with your coach to see where you need to be. Holding tank. Okay, everybody should be no on the holding tank, unless you are somebody who's bringing in 5, 10, 15, 20 people a week or a month in your organization. If that is you, that means you've had a conversation with Coach Sheila or one of your coaches. But your holding tank should be a no. Here's your website info. So where it says website information, literally that's the information, well, except your address, that shows up on your website. So when somebody goes on shop.totallifechanges/the Mrs. Arguello, that is the name, email, and phone number that will show up on the website. Your address is not on there, but your social media accounts are on there. Okay, at the top, it tells you your points balance. Your name is where we get to account setting, and lifetime rank is your rank. Like, that is a snapshot of your back office. If you have any specific questions, make sure you get back with your coach. I probably just gave you a lot of information and you're like, wow, I promise you it is simple, right? Once you start tapping into different levels of pay, everything I said will make sense because you will see it there, right? Once you start having volume on your right side or your left side, it'll make sense because you'll see it on there. Once you start having G5, once you become G5 qualified and you need to check customer orders, it'll make sense because you see it there. My goal was to give you a general idea of your business, right? Of your back office, of the back part of your business that your customers don't see, that you don't see on a daily. But I would say this, you must log into your back office at least once a day. Why? Because you want to make sure that the back office is it's up to date and that you know what's going on. A lot, we do say, you know, click the link on my bio. It doesn't work all the time, but you want to log in just in case somebody placed an order and you don't know or they don't tell you. One time I went out, I was doing door to door. I sampled the guy some products. He actually bought 2 weeks supplies, and the same night or the next day he went and he bought a NutriBurst box and brewed tea. I immediately was able to follow up with him because I log into my back office regularly. So log into your back office. Something we didn't go over, but if we can go back to it, Coach, real quick, is your metrics, right? So in your metrics, what TLC is doing now is that if your smart ship or somebody, one of your personally sponsored smart ship is about to process, thank you, right here. So what happens is here in your metrics, you see where it says active 40 points and there's an X. A lot of you may be like, oh my God, why am I not active? What happened? It hasn't been 30 days. Don't panic. That just means your smart ship is about to process. So if you're within the week that it's going to process, it's going to have a caution sign. The caution sign means your smart ship is about to process. The X means you're not active. Like you're just not active. Caution is it's about to process. So of course, because I just want to be safe, I don't ever want to be sorry in this situation. I go into my smart ship, I check the date, and I make sure that the money is in the bank account, which it always is, or that's the right credit card. Sometimes we may lose a credit card or change this or change that. So make sure that it's on there. Also, now where it said binary qualified, if somebody on your organization, right, let's say you just have one person on your left, if their smart ship is going to process within that week, it is also going to have a caution sign, right, to let you know, to alert you to keep up with that. So a lot of times we may sign in and we're like, oh my God, we're not binary, we're about to lose our points. Just make sure that everybody stays up to date with your points, because once you lose your points, you cannot get them back. Once you lose your points, you don't get them back. Write this down. Once you lose your points, you don't get them back. That's why we say, yes, absolutely, binary yourself, right? I binary myself because it doesn't matter who comes in and who comes out. I have control of those accounts. But if you have two people you're depending on and one of them, they lost their credit card, they ordered a new one, their smart ship didn't process, you lose 10,000 points, you cannot get those points back. So that's why TLC started doing the caution so people can be alert. Before, their smart ship didn't process, Friday comes, you ain't binary, and people lost thousands and thousands of points like that. We don't want that to ever happen because points is like free money, right? So, like I said, that might have been a lot of information, but as you start tapping into your business, as you start seeing different things, if you're like, oh God, am I G5 yet? You go to that report, you can see it, right? I hope y'all learned a lot from this. I hope you have a better understanding of your back office, because that was my goal, for you to have a better understanding of your back office, for you to be able to say, okay, now all these numbers, all these volume commission, now it all makes sense. And you're going to love it when you can go on there and you're going to see matching bonus, binary commission, this and that. And then you're going to love it when numbers start going up. Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you very much. You're going to love it as the numbers start going up, and you're going to feel great because you understand your back office. And now, right, you can do what you have to do. So now the next person I am going to bring up is going to talk about our compensation plan. Our compensation plan basically details how to earn the monies, right? Everybody want to know, how do we earn money? It talks about different ranks. It talks about how to qualify for each rank. It talks about how you get paid, the different bonuses, the different levels of pay. When we say we get paid 5 ways, it talks about all of this. Now, the young lady that is going to give you this, who's going to talk about this compensation plan, is somebody who is extremely qualified. I mean, extremely qualified to talk about this, because she is a regional director in our organization. She is the only regional director of 1,000 families in 2023. So you can imagine the experience, the work, the dedication, the commitment that she has to have been the only one to have achieved this rank this year. Okay, you can imagine the work that she has been able to put in her team, in her business, and also within herself. You can imagine, right, all the levels of pay that she has tapped into. And I have been privy to watch her every time she goes for a rank work hard so closely with her team. And it is an honor for me to see in the chats and see on lives and hear people talk about. And this is something that really touches my heart. If it wasn't for Robin, I wouldn't have done it. When somebody gives you that praise, that means that that person has worked on themselves enough to be able to influence you, to be able to say something to you to get you moving. And Robin has done that since the first day she became a part of Frontline. So without further ado, I'll bring you our amazing, the high energy, the no give up, the no stop, the #1 regional in Frontline and 1,000 families, the one who has no quit in her. No matter what she do, no matter what happened, no matter what she going through, she has always shown up. Let's go, Regional Director Robin.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Elaine. If y'all are enjoying this training, if y'all are learning from this training, if Elaine gave you everything you need, drop some fires in the chat so we can get the energy going. Like, energy is everything. Energy is transferable. If Elaine gave you everything you need, show her some love in the chat. So I just want to say, thank you, Elaine. Elaine is so amazing. Like, Elaine not only is a rising star, she's a part of the Karma Club that makes over $1,000 a week. Elaine is a mom. She don't let anything get in her way. Elaine knows how to run a business. She is the glue that keeps this team together. Like, if it wasn't for Elaine helping us and our coach, I don't know where we would be. So I just want to personally say thank you, Elaine, for all you do. I see you, and I'm always watching you. Like, thank you so much, Elaine. I appreciate that. So as she said, y'all, my name is Robin. I am a regional director in this business. I'm a grateful regional director. I've been in the business under the leadership of Coach Sheila Monique for 1 year. So let me tell you guys something. I never thought that I could be in this position as a regional in just 1 year. But because of our amazing coach, because I show up, because I'm coachable, because I'm eager to learn, I stand before you guys today, as I said, as a grateful regional. I started this journey, you guys, and I was overweight. I was obese. I did not feel good about myself. I was the person that was moping around, and I needed more. What was more? I didn't know. But I came across our amazing coach, and it was something about her energy. She was speaking my language. She had lost 84 pounds in 7 months. And I'm like, wow. And she was talking about these amazing products. And I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, wow, if she can do it, I can do it too. So instantly I started ordering the products and I began to transform. Not only did I transform physically, I transformed mentally. So I'm so grateful to be among such an amazing team as Team Frontline, that has made me, plays a big role in, my journey of being this person I am today. So I want to talk to you guys a little about our compensation plan. So I know some of you may not understand the compensation plan fully. If you need to look the compensation plan up, you can find that in boards. You can also tap on your resource tab to get to your compensation plan. So I want to walk you guys through. Okay, so, all righty. So this is our compensation plan. When you pull it up, this is what it looks like. You know, when you get some time, I suggest that you go through this and read it. I'm gonna go through several things, but I want you to take the time to get to know your compensation plan, because this is how you get paid in this amazing company. So let's get started. We're gonna talk about some of the key terms. So the first one is LCs, which is life changers. Life changers, as you can read with me, are independent representatives of total life changers. That's who we are, life changers. The next one is preferred customers, which is PCs. We are retail customers. It's retail customers that purchase a product for personal use only and may not resell the product. So when someone clicks on your link and become a customer, they become your preferred customer. So the next thing is active. Active is a life changer who has a minimum qualification of 40 QV. 40 QV equals one product purchased in your back office. Qualifying volume, QV, is volume that is credited to an LC when they purchase a product or generate a retail sale. So when you purchase a product, you will see your volume, as Elaine just went through, and for each product is 40 volume. Some products are a little less than 40 volume, but I don't want to confuse you. The main products are mostly 40 volume, and we know volume goes up. So you see that in your back office. The next one is commissionable volume. CV is volume that is generated when a product with a CV value is purchased. So that's basically when someone is under you and they purchase a product, that's your commissionable volume. That's what you see in your back office. The next one is, okay, we'll get a little more into that. I'm so sorry. Those are the most important. Okay, so, all right, so right here you see product offering. So this is basically the main products in TLC. This is the top 5 selling products. This is 82% of the sales. So we know all of these products look familiar. These are the main, like I said, 82% of sales within TLC. These are the products that everybody yearns for, although we have a plethora of products, but these are our main products here. You have the brewed tea, the instant tea, the NutriBurst, the NRG, and the resolution drops. So let's move on. Okay, so this is building your organization. So if you look in the middle, that is you. If you see across the top, that is your customers. So when customers click on your link, that's what you see at the very top, because your customers is what starts your business out, is what makes your business. So if you go down under the first level, you have a right and a left leg. Is what you're looking at, which is considered being binary. Elaine talked a little bit about being binary. That's what you're seeing. So when you have a person on your left and your right, they have customers, which starts their business, and so on and so forth. As you see, you have a second level. So I'm gonna give an example. If I sign up someone directly to me, they're on my first level. So if I sign up Jessica and Jessica signs up Maria, that's considered my second level. So it's in levels. So everything you're looking at is the tree of your business. This is when you go to your binary viewer, you'll see this tree. This is basically what you're looking at. Okay, we can move on. All righty, so the business starter kit is basically what you start out with. Right now, TLC offers the digital starter kit only. So this is basically when you join TLC, you click on starter kit and you purchase the products that you need to start your business. So basically, we all know what a starter kit is. Right now, you can start with not just 1, 2, 3, 4 products. We also have the 25X kit that you can start out with as well. That comes along with you joining. You can move on. Okay. So 6 different ways to earn. So we are going to get into the ways you get paid. So the first way of pay is retail, commissions, and daily pay. So we know that when someone clicks on our link to purchase a product, you get a commission, you get $20 per product. So if a person buys 1, 2, or 3 products, you get a commission based on that. So it's $20. If it's 3 products, it's $60. TLC offers daily pay. Elaine just explained that daily pay is when someone clicks on your link, you get paid for that, you get that commission the very next day in your TLC hyper wallet. So when you have other commissions, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that later, other than retail commissions, you won't see that in your pay the next day. That's paid it's every 2 weeks that you will see your other commissions. The next thing we have is the G5 Challenge Bonus. So we all know G5 is 5 new customers, 5 new customers on your on your link. And you get a bonus for G5. So you get $50 every time you get 5 new customers, and it's unlimited. So if you get G5 twice a week, every week, it's no cap on it. Every time you get 5 new customers, which 5 new customers are customers that has a new email. Each new customer has to have a new email. You will get a bonus every 5 customers. The next one is Life Changer Sponsor Bonus, which is basically Fast Start. So Fast Start is when someone joins you in business, you get $20 per product from their first order. So basically, that's what Life Changer Bonus is. The next one is Binary Commission. Binary Commission starts at 10% based on your rank. So you get paid in your binary leg, you get paid from that based on your rank. The more your rank go up, the more your commission is, but it starts at 10%. The last one is the Life Changer Bonus. And that's basically, did I skip one? No. Yes, I did. Matching bonus. Matching bonus. So matching bonus is 50% check match off of your binary pay. So if somebody makes, say for instance, if I sign up Louita and Louita makes $100, I get $50 in the binary. So that's basically what matching bonus is. Yeah, that's what binary is. So that's the commission I get based on the binary. The last one is Life Changer Bonus. So this is national and above. Once you hit the rank of national and above, you will receive $1,500 from TLC to do whatever your heart desires. So that is the Life Changer Bonus. All righty. So retail commission and daily pay. This basically explains exactly what I just went over. You get 50% QB, which is $20. You can keep going. Okay. This is also the G5 Challenge Bonus, what we just talked about. Get 5 new customers, brand new customers, to purchase 1 or more products within a 30-day period. So it goes from month to month, your G5. So it starts at the beginning of the month and it ends 2 days before the month ends to get all of your G5 bonuses in. Okay. You can move along. Okay, Life Changer Bonus, Sponsor Bonus Plus is, we pretty much talked about all of these. You can keep going. Binary Commission, we talked about. So when you get a chance, like I said, go in your back office and look at all this stuff. If you have any questions, please write it down. Get with your sponsor get with your coach or one of the leaders to help you understand this if it's something you don't understand. No question is a dumb question. So now we're going to move on to our rank overview. So a lot of, you guys want to know exactly how you hit ranks, what are the ranks about, and things like that. So the first rank when you join TLC is affiliate. Affiliate is basically that you signed up with Total Life Changes and you are a life changer. That's basically what an affiliate is. You have to have a minimum of 40 QV, and the benefits is earning retail commissions and life changer sponsor bonuses, what we just talked about. Okay, move. The next one is associate. Associate, you become an associate basically when you become binary qualified. Yeah, that's basically what an associate is. It's active with the minimum of 40 QV, binary qualified. The benefits are earning retail commissions, sponsor bonus, and binary commissions. Binary commissions are set at 10% and have a $5,000 weekly cap. So you can actually earn up to $5,000 in the binary. All right, the next one is apprentice. So apprentice is active with a minimum of 40 QV, binary qualified, minimum of 500 PLV, which is 500 in volume on each leg. And the rank benefits is earn retail commissions, life changer sponsor bonus, and binary commissions. When you hit apprentice, you also get a 5-pack of tea. That's something that they added on recently, which is amazing. So that's a part of their way of saying thank you. So you'll get a 5-pack of tea once you hit the rank of apprentice. The next one is director, the first role of leadership. So this is when you hit director, you have tapped into check match and residual. So in order to qualify for director, you have to have 80 QV, binary qualified. You have to have 1,000 in volume on each leg, your right and left leg, and a monthly G5 requirement. The benefits is earn retail commissions, life changes sponsor bonus, binary commission, and matching bonus. The plus about this rank is that your binary commissions is now set at 12%. At first it was 10%, but you get a pay increase once you hit this rank of director. So that's the amazing thing about director. And like I said, it's the first role of leadership. The next one is rising star. So when you hit rising star, TLC say thank you, and you will see an automatic $200 bonus commission in your pay portal. Once you hit that rank, that's the way they say thank you. You must achieve the rank of director in the previous week. You have to be active of 80 QV, binary qualified, minimum of 2,500 on each leg, a monthly G5 requirement. The benefits, as I said, is you get a $200 bonus, retail commission, life changer sponsor bonus, binary commissions, and matching bonus. Binary commissions are set at 12%. And like I said, it has a $5,000 weekly cap with the 50% on your first level and 10% on your second level matching bonus. So let me give you an example of that. So if, like I said, if I bring in Louita and Louita brings in Jessica. So Louita is on my first level. So I would get a 50% on the binary based on, wait a minute, let me make sure I'm saying it right. I would get a 50% on my first level. And then from Jessica, I would get a 10% on the second level. That'll be in my pay as far as the binary. I hope I'm making sense to you all. Okay, let's move on. Okay, the next rank is executive director. Executive director must achieve the rank of rising star in the previous week. You must be active with a minimum of 80 QB, You must have 5,000 in volume on each leg, and the monthly G5 requirement. The only rank that you can skip is apprentice. You can't skip any other rank. You have to hit a previous rank before you can go to the next one. So the rank benefits is earn retail commissions, life changer sponsor bonus, binary commission, and matching bonus. Binary commissions are now set at 14%. So you went from 10% to 12%, now 14%, and have a $5,000 weekly cap with 50% on your first level and now 20% on your second level. So this is important, guys. So the more you rank up, the more you move up in the business, the higher your commissions are. So I just want you to pay attention to that. You can move on, coach. All righty. The next one is regional director. You must achieve the rank of executive director in a previous week, active with a minimum of 120 QB, binary qualified. You must have a personally sponsored recent executive director. So basically, you have to replace you. You can go all the way up to the rank of executive with not replacing yourself. But once you get to this point, you have to replace yourself with an executive. The minimum is 10,000 volume on each leg. The monthly G5 is required. The benefits is earning retail commission, life changer sponsor bonus, binary commissions, and matching bonus. Binary commissions are now 17% at a $5,000 weekly cap with 50% on the first level and 30% on the second. 30% matching bonus on the second level. So I know you guys can see as I'm going through this that your commissions go up, up, up. The higher you go, the higher the commissions. All righty. So the next rank is national. National director. You must achieve the rank of regional director in a previous week. You must be active with a minimum of 120 qualifying volume, binary qualified, a personally sponsored recent regional director, a minimum of 20,000 on each leg, a monthly G5 requirement, and the benefits is earning retail commissions, life changer bonus, sponsor bonus, binary commissions, and a matching bonus. And you also get the 1,500 monthly life changer bonus that you can do anything with. Wow. So the binary commission on national is set at 20% and have a $10,000 weekly cap with a 50% on your first level and 40% on your second level. Wow, I cannot wait to be a national. $1,500 a month. That is TLC way of saying thank you. So the next one is, okay, so the next rank, I don't know. Oh, so maybe we're having some technical difficulties, but we won't get deep into the next rank. The next rank is global director. Oh, I don't know what happened. Okay, so the next rank is global director, and basically you get 50% on both levels. 50%. So now your commission has went up to 50%. And not only do you get it on your first level, you get it on your second level. Wow. So the next thing I wanted to talk a little bit about is G5 requirement. So when we talk about G5 requirement, you have to have G5 as you're hitting ranks, because if you don't have G5, you won't get paid as that rank. So say for instance, if you have 1,000 in volume on both legs in your organization, and you're looking and you're like, why am I not a director? It's probably because you're not G5. Now that's happened to me before and I learned from it. So we got to make sure, you want to get in a habit of hitting G5 anyway, because in order to rank up, that is, if you've seen when I was going, as coach was going through the slides, you had to be G5 in order to hit any rank basically, except the first rank is apprentice. You don't have to be G5 with apprentice, but it's a recommendation. I think if you get in a habit of it, you really don't have to worry about it. Just like Elaine said, set your 120 smart ship and forget it. Because as you see, as you build the ladder of success, you have to be 120 anyway. You know, we need products, you know, for us to taste and sample and take for ourselves, as well as, you know, give it to other people. So that's that. And it's another thing called G5 override. So G5 override basically is a wholesale price for maybe a retailer's kit, which includes G5. But remember, you're not going to get the $50 bonus. So if you go in your back office and you order a retailer's kit, of course you're G5, because that's one of the things that TLC gives you for ordering that retailer's kit. But if you don't see that bonus in your back office, that's why. You do not get a bonus for the G5 override, any retailer's kit. So anyway, I would like to, you know, I hope you guys are writing your questions down. If you have any questions about anything you've learned so far, get with your sponsor or the leaders, and we can definitely answer all questions. So we're going to keep this moving right along. I just want to say this next young lady I'm bringing up is a game changer. That's the only thing I can think of, the word game changer. When I say this young lady gets outside, she is the example. This young lady retails like no other. This young lady makes $5,000 a week. Who do you know that don't want to make $5,000 a week, including myself? Like, if I didn't know this young lady, I would definitely say tap into her, because she has the game. If you duplicate exactly what she's teaching, like, you know, that's what you call residual income plus. So I want to say Yolanda is an executive director. She's going regional real soon. I already know she has a plan in place to go regional. I'm so excited to be a part of someone such as Yolanda, who's lost 40 pounds in this amazing company. Like, Yolanda is everything. She's the example of what it takes to run a successful business. Yolanda is my Louise to my Thelma. Some of y'all may not get that, but she is somebody you definitely want to stay tapped into. Yolanda is one of our top earners in this organization. So without further ado, y'all get your pens and paper out, and let's write down every single note, every little gem that we can get from the amazing executive director, Yolanda Hall.
Thank you, Robin. Can you hear me? Let me make sure I'm off mute, because, you know, I'll be talking and won't nobody be able to hear me. Hey, Frontline, happy Sunday to you guys. You could be anywhere else, but you decided to tap in and you made the right decision. So again, thank you, Robin. Robin, you are somebody I look up to. Great person, a regional director, the only regional director here in 1000 Families. So I honor you, sis. That is something to be said, because that means you are in alignment. You know how to build, which you just went over the compensation plan. Elaine, you did an amazing job. And I think you guys are on a Zoom call with some people that's lost almost 200 pounds, like over 200 pounds collectively. So, and made some money and helped some people in TLC. So you are tapped into the right live. So again, my name is Yolanda Hall. I'm a very proud executive director here in Total Life Changes on the amazing team Frontline, under the amazing leadership of my coach, Sheila Monique. You know, somebody who got outside, somebody who lost 84 pounds. You heard Robin, in 7 months, her first 67 pounds was in 5 months, but we'll touch on that later. I came into TLC looking for something for my health, like many of us do. You know, I look for something for my health, which I received it, and I keep receiving it. You know, I'm down over 40 pounds. You know, I no longer struggle with my blood pressure. But then my coach did something amazing for me, right? She told me this was a business. And I said, wow, because I was going around sampling people out my bottle of NutriBurst I was giving it to my family and friends, and they wanted some. So I went to get some. She said, you know, this is a business. So that was a blessing she blessed me with. And then she also taught me something that I'm going to go over with you guys. And that's product breakdown, retailing. You heard Robin talking about being able to, you heard them talking about the 20s that you earn in your back office, you know, when somebody clicks the link in your website. That's the first part of retail. But the second part of retail that I absolutely love, and we love on Team Frontline, is product on hand, it's cash on demand. If you have time, let me sit back and teach you guys how you can make about $100, $150 a day, right? Who on here needs $100 or $150 a day? Drop me some fire signs in the chat, because if I'm telling you what I'm going to tell you, I know I'm talking to the right people and it's going to help somebody, because that's what I was looking for. I said, well, if it's a business, if I can make about $100, $150 a day, I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's a bad deal. So the great thing about TLC is that they have these amazing products, you guys, these amazing products that you can join the business with. And I tell people, you silk, sample, and sell. You get products for you to consume. You get products for you to sample, and you also get products for you to sell. So what I started doing was, I knew the flip was everything. I knew the breakdown was everything of the products. Yes, I could go out and I could get somebody to click the link on my website. This is our amazing green tea. I could get somebody to click the link on my website and go purchase this product, and I make me $20, and those 20s add up. But what if I open this product and it's 5 in this package, and I put it in my cute bag and I do 1 for $25? That means instead of me having one bag that I made $20 off of, and I paid about $70 for this bag. Taxes is high in Alabama, you guys. $70 for this bag. But if I break it down, and I want you to write this down, $25 for each one, say I'm selling them to different people, I've made $125 from one bag of tea. And of course, you want to subtract whatever you spend on a product. And I don't have any problems with that. I don't have any problems with that at all, because we know reinvesting is everything. Because you're going to hear me say that a lot, because I want you to understand that in order to keep making the money that you want to make daily in TLC and in any business, but mostly TLC, you need to reinvest so you can have the products every day to continuously do the same thing. So we take away $70 from that $125, you've made $55. You made $55. And if you sell 2 bags of tea, you got over $100. That's $100 in one day off 2 of these bags of tea. But I want you to understand the importance of how you say, well, Yolanda, who am I going to talk to get 10 packs of that brewed tea sold? You mean to tell me you don't have people in your phone? You heard what I said I did. When I had that bottle of NutriBurst and it gave me that instant gratification, and I knew it was something special about that product, I came home and gave something to my husband. He now is in the business and gets the products. I gave some to my daughter. I gave some to my friends, and my friends are my customers. So you have people in your phone that you're going to call, and you're going to tell them, hey, I found something. And you tell them what you found, and you tell them what the products did for you. And you tell them, I got 3 left. I want you to get 1 for $25, or do you want 2 for $40? And so if they're getting 1 for $25, before you get off those 20 plus calls you made, you will probably end up selling 20 packs of brewed tea. But then most people might say, oh, I don't know anybody. I don't have anybody on my phone to call. The next thing I want you to do is take advantage of going outside. And you're going to say, Yolanda, where do I go? See, yesterday, I always plan when I go outside. And I said, where are you going to go today? You haven't been outside in a very long time. Now, I'm outside at my son's baseball game, selling products to people and parents at the sporting events. But I hadn't been outside since sports started. So I went outside and I talked to my coach and I said, I'm going to beauty supplies. And if you guys are on here, you know what beauty supplies is. Drop some fire signs in the chat if you know what a beauty supply is. That's where we go get our hair from. That's where we go get our edge control. You might go in there and find you some good lip gloss. You go in there and you get you not this bracelet. You get on there and get you some cute little bracelets, some hair bonnets. those type of beauty supplies. And people are in those beauty supplies as early as 8 a.m. Sometimes they're in the parking lot waiting for the beauty supply to open. So I said yesterday, I was going to do beauty supplies, and I was going to go every beauty supply. And what I do is I go to the front desk, because normally 9 times out of 10, the people in my area at the beauty supply are the owners. They own the establishment itself. It's no manager, it's the owner. And I show them what I have and I tell them what I do. And they say, yeah, I don't mind you talking to my customers. And I go around the beauty supply and I talk to people in the beauty supply. And I tell them what I have. I put it in their hand. I let them see it. And I tell them I have 1 for $25, 2 for $40. And so that's what you can do. You can go to hair salons. You can do the same thing when you go to a hair salon. You're going to talk to the manager of the hair salon, or maybe sometimes the owner. You need to learn how that you can get outside. It's more than people. The people in your phone are not your last resort. You got to go past your cell phone. You got to go past the people on social media, which social media is a great tool as well. You can use social media platform to advertise your products, but that's not the only means of advertisement and making money. Really, that's the last one I say, because you have to build a relationship with people on social media. So beauty salons, beauty supplies, your grocery store. When you're going to the grocery store, I want you to go early in the morning when you're going to catch those people out shopping, the moms, or in the afternoons when people are getting off work and, you got people in there that you can meet and talk to. The great thing about TLC is that they give us products to break down. And my other favorite product to break down is our teas, our instant teas. See, we got fruit punch and we have original. And I want you guys to read the back of your packages when it comes to your teas, because that's how you should break it down. With fruit punch, they're supposed to consume 2 sachets of tea when they make their tea. So you need to give them, when you're selling week supplies, you need to give them 10 packs of these teas, because TLC is saying that you're going to drink your tea 5 days a week, give your body 2 days of rest. So that means they need 10 packs of these teas. That's a week supply. And you're going to sell it 1 for $25. Okay. And off that 1 bag of fruit punch tea, because we know it's a total of 30, you should make $75. $75. Now remember, you should always purchase 2 bags of fruit punch tea. If anybody on here knows, the 2 bags of fruit punch tea, you will buy 2 bags for about $77. So if you sell a week supply, 10 for $25, you made $75 off 1 bag of tea. And that's still good. So you end up making $150 for 2 bags. So know what the products say. With the instant original, it's the same thing. You should give the people 10 for $25. You shouldn't give them 3, 1, or whatever. Now, I tell people, it's always assume a sale. Always assume a sale with a customer. And if they say they don't have it, but they're really interested, then that's when you sample a customer. You sample them 2 teas, and I always tell you, your sample is money. So you need to get the person number that you're sampling, because you're going to do what? Follow up. I want you to follow up with that person. So you're going to sample them, but know that the breakdown is everything. And when these come back in, your ripping tips, I want you to also break down the box of 30. You're going to sell each one of these for $5. So get your nice little baggie. Amazon, you guys, Amazon, Uline, wherever you go, put you 4 in there for 20, put you 5 in there for 25. 4 for 20, 5 for 25. Make sure it's nice. If you want to put a business card in there, you can. But always, if you're sampling somebody, assume that that's your money. You need their telephone number. Tell them you want to send them the instructions on how to and when to consume the product. But know that getting outside is important. It's very important in a business. I would not make the money I make. I made $579 at the end of the night yesterday. The day before that, I was at about $875. So I will tell you guys that outside is where it's at. And if you don't know, you can do events. Robin is the pop-up shop queen. And you're going to say, well, I don't know how to find events. I want you guys to stop saying, I don't know. Go to Eventbrite. Go to Facebook, Instagram, type in your location, events in my location. And then if you're like in my community, in the various cities in your area, if you go to the city's community page, they will tell you about the different events that's going on in that community. And you can also sign up. And most of those events, pop-up events, are free to people that live in the community. So it is it's summertime, people are outside. So I'm telling you, the $20, $25, and if the people just got a 20, don't let them don't pass your blessing up by telling them, oh, it's 25. Bless them with a $20 product if that's all they have. People are outside, and this is the cutest little way for you to go to slide them the products. The first person I met yesterday when I went outside spent $40 with me. I made a video and I put it on my IG. But you all need to know that it's so many events for you to go to. It's so many people in your phone that need you. They need what you have. So if you don't open your mouth, you won't get fed. The next thing I want you to know is we're going to talk about the reinvestment. You want to separate what you spent on the product so you can reinvest and get you another product. Because the worst thing to have come up is a customer that you sample call you and say, hey, you remember me? This is Robin, this is Elaine, this is Kalia. I met you out this weekend and I got that instant original tea from you. And I know you told me that you sell month supplies. I'm thinking I want to go ahead and get a month supply because that works so well. How much is your month supply and when can I pick it up from you? See, if you have not reinvested in your business or know how to maneuver through your website to send them your link, but I say reinvest because you heard she said she wants to pick it up from you. So that means you need to have the product on hand. So by you reinvesting, you can say, oh, yes, Kalia, I have it. Can we meet today? Can you, here is my form of payment. Go ahead and pay me and we can go ahead and meet right now. That's because you have took this business serious and you have decided to reinvest. And I'm telling you, reinvesting in this business have not led me wrong. When I was making $100 a day, $150, $200, $1,400 a day, $13, $2,000, to almost a little bit over $5,000 a week. It has not led me wrong when it came to reinvesting in my business and total life changes. And you want to meet the customers where they are. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm telling you, the breakdown is everything. And the best thing for you to start with is this right here, this brewed tea. It's a game changer. You not know that my coach got outside and made over 100K in, I think, less than 90 days off this brewed tea. You need to stop playing with yourself. This tea is amazing, but not only about making the money from the brewed tea, this tea really helps people. So I need you to understand the importance of breaking down these. We just gonna get the bag. These right here. And then the next thing people are always asking about, you might see my website. I'm on my website. You might see my IG page, and you see the bottles and the gallons of tea that I have. That came from, of course, our brewed tea and whatever tea that my customers might want. They might say, "Oh, Yolanda, I know you make that brewed tea, but you have brewed tea, but I don't want to do it." See, I became customer service at its best for my customers because I knew this was a gem. I knew what it had did for my coach. I knew what it had did for me. So I said, "Oh, I will do it for you. I do not mind, but this is the charge that I do it. And what flavor do you want?" "Oh, they say I want." You have flavors. Just I have fruit punch. I have original. And I do not stray from TLC's products. Everything that I put in my brewed tea comes straight from TLC. Of course, Slim AM is no longer sold anymore, but I have some. I got it before we stopped selling it. Our great lemon essential oil. But whatever you put in it, do not add all those artificial flavors. The honey, the sweeteners. I stick straight with TLC's products. So I put the brewed tea and then I make the fruit punch. And with my gallon jugs, depending on what the customer needs, my fruit punch can start at $55 for a gallon. And then I have my customers that might have a little bit of irritable bowel syndrome. And I have somebody that pays almost $90, well, right at $90 for their original tea twice a month. You're not hearing me. $90 twice a month, you know, you figured it, do the math. That's amazing. But she loves what the tea does for her because nothing else did her like this. Everything that the doctor was giving her, everything that she was taking out the store, it was messing up her system. So we don't claim to cure, mitigate anything, but this tea, these two right here, is a game changer for her. Then I took it a step further because my customer was like, I need something that's just in my hand that I can just go. I can just grab out the refrigerator and go. I said, oh, let me get some 8-ounce bottles. So I started making 8-ounce tea for my customers. And I got my labels and I did all that. And they start at $7. They start at $7. And they have to purchase a minimum of 8. So you want to know the breakdown of your products. And you got to know, like, if you got this out of a bag, this came out your 5-bag that you paid about $70 with tax with. And you can make about 9, 8 ounces out of this, out of one pack. Now, this is one pack. Now you sell it for 25, but if you make 8, you make about 10, I would say 10, coach. I think we can get about 10 out of there. 10, 8 ounces for $7. That's $70. Now, I'm just saying, you want to know how we make the money with the breakdown. If you can get 10 out of this gallon, because I'm thinking I've gotten 10 out of here. And I told you that's $7 minimum, because that's not including one of our other teas we no longer sell. That's $1 more. But $7 just for the original. That's $70 from one pack of brewed tea. And I also offered them, I said, hey, you can get the gallon. The gallon is $50. They said, no, I like the ones on the go, girl. Give me those. And you say I got to get a minimum of 8 if they just want 8. But then if they decide they want 10, I give them 10 because their husband might want some. $70. I just sold some today. They're $8. She got $64. If I'm lying, I'm flying. You know, just know the breakdown for these products is everything. Just know that if I break down that fruit punch tea and do 25, I can make $75. If I break down that brewed tea and do all $25, I can make $125. And that's not including your, subtract your reinvestment. And just know that if I make gallons, I'm kind of, oh my God, what I'm getting is surpassed what I'm investing. And then the biggest reward that you're getting is that you're helping people, and they're going to come back, and they're going to come back, and they're going to come back, because you're giving them customer service. You're meeting them where they're at. They're going to come back, and next thing you know, they're buying month supplies. They're telling their friends about the brewed tea. Next thing you know, like we were talking about, people joining you on your business. They're joining you in your business. So I want you to understand how important it is to break down your products and get outside, baby. We outside. It is outside season. If you ain't outside, then what you doing? When you wake up in the morning, take your products, do your video, tell people where you're gonna be at, find out where the people at. You know how y'all make them posts and y'all say, I need a beautician, I need a hairstylist. Where are people hanging out tonight? Make you a post and say what events are going on. I'm doing something with my business. Where everybody gonna be at this weekend? Start doing those type of posts. So I can not be anywhere else. I hope I said something. If you have any questions, like my lovely lady said earlier, please write them down so you can go back and talk to your coach about it. We are always readily available anytime to assist. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I wouldn't want to be on any other team than Team Frontline. So without further ado, I cannot say enough about this amazing, amazing woman. My coach, Coach Sheila Monique, who started this company almost 5 years ago and was working in corporate America, had a very nice job, but she wasn't satisfied, right? She was 237 pounds, weighed 237 pounds, needed something for herself. And what she didn't know what she was getting for herself was going to change so many other people's lives, including myself. She's married with a wonderful husband, maniac. the weight she's lost in TLC, that 84 pounds in 7 months, said something, baby. She came in and she shook up some stuff. Team Frontline comes in and we continue to shake up some stuff. So Coach, I want to thank you. And we're not going to say anything about, you know, to be able to make $500K in less than 5 years, that's a big deal, Coach. That is a big deal. So I want to say, I honor you. I thank you. I love you. So are you ready? Are you ready?
Now, you know I stay ready, so I do not have to get ready. How you doing, everybody? How you feeling, everybody? Has today been the Sunday that you needed? Has today been the Sunday that is like, oh, everything is making sense for me now. Oh, I didn't realize it was this simple. Oh, I was overthinking it. Oh, I didn't get it. Well, I am super, super excited and super grateful for every single one. Thank you for every single one of the leaders that took time to find out what they can do to help this organization. I'm super excited for everybody that is joining us on YouTube Live. Yes, this is live streaming on YouTube at the same time, because the more you give, ladies and gentlemen, we totally understand, the more you receive. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's go ahead and close out this training. Only the way that I know how to close it out is by giving you everything that you need. But before I do that, give it up to Elaine, who went over your back office, so that way you know what to do when it comes to your back office. Like if you were like, oh, I get a little bit more in my back office, drop some, she said, I need the shirt. Drop some fire for Elaine if you understand your back office a little bit more, okay? If you understand promotions and you say, I didn't realize that's what it is to get to the next level. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that that's all I had to do was get 1,000 on my left and 1,000 on my right. Now I can get to the next level. Thank you so much for explaining it. It's not as hard and complicated as I thought it was going to be. Drop some fire for our girl, Robin. And definitely, definitely, definitely from a woman who went from being afraid to get out of the car to making thousands of dollars a week to now thousands of dollars a day. Our girl, Yolanda, gave you a breakdown so that way you know how to move your products. You understand how you should be making money here at Total Life Changes. And I'm just very grateful for every single one of those ladies. And I'm telling you right now, I am very grateful for every single one of you that are tapped in, no matter where you are in the world, no matter if you're on here with us right now or you're going to be rewatching this later. I promise you, I know something that is here for you is going to happen. Y'all want to know the biggest reason how I know that? The number one reason how I know that, guys, is everything went wrong. The lights went out during the Zoom, it came back on, it flickered back out, it came back on. Thank God nothing stopped. But I know that a lot of times, guys, when you have something that needs to be said to people that can help them change their lives, a lot of things will start to happen that will try to throw you off your A game. Keyword try, right? Trying is lying, all right? So I'm going to give you some information, and some things are going to be new to you. Some things you may have heard before, but all I ask is that you keep an open mind and you stay tapped in. If y'all could stay tapped in with me, I need you to write in the chat, I'm tapped in, coach. I'm tapped in, coach. I'm tapped in, coach. I'm somebody who is very, 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 I love the energy on YouTube. Thank y'all. I just thank you. I just want to know if y'all tapped in. I don't know if y'all tired. I don't know if y'all don't take no NRG right now, Shanika. I just want to make sure that y'all are ready to go, because what I have to train on this evening is very, very, very important to me, because I want to make sure you understand the simplicity of our business. Hold on, I'm a little thirsty. I need some brew tea. Okay. I want to make sure you understand the simplicity of our business. So first of all, I want you guys to understand something. The products that we have are highly consumable products. Okay. Oh my God, coach, you never broke it down like this. I could already tell it's going to be different. Listen to me. The products that we consume are highly consumable products. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means that when I'm finished, hold on, where is it? When I'm finished my brewed tea, okay, guess what I need? I need more brewed tea. That means it's highly consumable. When I'm finished my NRG, I need more NRG. Guys, do you not know that your clients that you have now or you have later on in the future, they're going to be highly consumable products, meaning that somebody's going to keep needing the products that you have. And I want you to really and truly understand something today. I took notes. Y'all are very proud. I got a very big notebook, so I am ready to go, okay? One thing that I want you guys to understand is when somebody drinks the tea, okay, and they run out of the tea, guess what they got to do? Anybody know? They have to buy more tea. They have to buy more NRG. They have to buy more NutriBurst. And you know what happens every single time that happens? Somebody's getting paid. I want y'all to stay with me because I'm telling y'all, I'm bringing it a little different today. Somebody's going to get paid. Somebody's going to get some volume, and we're going to change somebody's life. Those are three things that happen all from us having consumable products that work. Like, guys, we don't have placebo effect products. We don't have something, this NRG, you take it, you're going to feel the difference. It's not a sugar pill. Like, we don't have something that we're trying to make seem like it work and it doesn't work. No. I lost 84 pounds in 7 months from using these amazing products. So I'm talking to you about something that I know for a fact, right? So I want you guys to remember that every time somebody runs out of products, somebody's getting paid, somebody's getting some volume, and we're helping change someone's life, right? So, volume, definitely know that one, all right? The next thing that I want you guys to understand is, and I really want to take some time on this, retail is what unlocks the compensation plan. All right, I'm gonna slow down on this one. Retail is what unlocks the compensation plan. So what does that mean? That means every time somebody needs to purchase products from you as a retail customer, you're now able to unlock the rest of the compensation plan. And let me explain to you what I mean when I say customers. I'm not just saying someone that clicks the link in your bio. I'm not just saying someone that goes to your website. Your customers, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're realizing it or not, is every customer that buys a week's supply. Every customer that gets a month supply, they Cash App you, they Zelle you, they PayPal you. You need to have customers. And the reason why I want you guys to understand this is because it's the key to our business. We start with retail. So I want you to understand the retail is your customer. Guys, what if somebody's in the organization and they can't recruit? Let's be honest, everybody don't know how to recruit, but guess what they know how to do? They can learn how to sell a product. They can open their mouth and say, excuse me, can I ask you a question? When was the last time you cleansed? Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Do you or anybody you know want to lose 5 pounds from drinking a tea that works? Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it all starts. And this is how we keep things going and growing here. So I want you guys to understand that, okay? And as I get into this, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you who I am, just in case you don't know who I am. My name is Coach Sheila Monique. I am a global director here in Total Life Changes. I have not even been here 5 years yet. I made over $500,000. I've lost 84 pounds in 7 months. And I actually have a lot of people in my organization that have never done network marketing before, and they're making thousands of dollars. And I want you guys to understand what I'm saying to you. These ladies and gentlemen have never done network marketing before, and they're winning in the industry or the profession, of network marketing. And that is a really, really, really big deal. And you'll know more why if you decide to go back through the compensation plan that Robin explained to you, and you'll read like the 3rd page. Most of the people, guys, they don't do what they got to do. They get a little too afraid to realize that it takes some work to get to where they want to be. Well, today we're going to break all of that down, okay? One thing that I want you guys to understand is there's a lot of power in retail. What do I mean? Well, one of the things that I did in the beginning, and I'm doing again now, and I love it. That's why I'm able to talk to you about it. Write this down. Never tell anybody to do something you've never done, you're not currently doing, or you're not willing to go do again. Because the thing is, you don't want to be telling somebody to do something that you don't want to do yourself. So guys, a lot of times people ask me, how did I make $100,000 in 90 days, right? How is it that I haven't even hit 5 years of $500,000? How is it that I got the #1 team in Total Life Changes? Well, it's very simple. We teach you guys how to have your clients. Every client that comes to you should equal like 10 clients. Let me help you out, because some of you are like, wait, coach, what? Let me help you. Every one of my customers, guys, that I have, I'm following up with them. How do I follow up with them? You saw where Elaine showed you how to go into the back office, and every customer that gets a sample from you, every customer that orders products from you, you can follow up with them from there. But I'm telling you, you know what's bigger than that? A notebook. Keep it real simple. KISS, okay? Keep it simple. Keep it super simple, okay? That's the nice way to say it, but you know. Okay, so get you a notebook and write down, hey, I talked to Kalia yesterday, and Kalia purchased a week's supply of tea with me. And guess what? Now I met her at Target. I get to follow up with Kalia. Guess what? I know for a fact 90% of the time, Kalia is not going to brew the tea. How many of you guys have clients that you have sold this tea to or the instant teas to, and you call them to follow up with them, and they're like, "Ooh, I didn't make it. Oh, it's in the cabinet. Oh, it's at the bottom of my purse somewhere. Oh, the tea, yeah. Oh, this tea right here." Guys, let me tell you, that's the number one reason why you want to be able to make sure you make the gallon for them. Great job, Ashley. Make the gallon for them. You know why? It's a couple reasons. One, you want to make sure they're going to take the product. You want to make sure you get a story with the product. Those two things. So you got to take it and you got to make and you want their story. But guess what? Y'all know how I get more clients to just not buy this and actually buy the gallon from me? This is how I do it. Oh, so how do I make it? Oh, it's super simple. All you got to do is get a gallon, take 4 liters out, take the 4 liters, put the gallon, let it get to a rolling boil, take the 2 tea bags that are inside of it, put it on the pot, turn the stove off, put it overnight, take everything that was inside of the pot, plus the 2 tea bags, put it in your gallon, shake it and drink it twice a day with your meals. They like, what? And then I say at the end, or I can just make it for you for a $10 upcharge. Yeah. You take this and you make it. What is that doing? One, I'm making sure my client actually going to drink it because they're going to make it. I'm going to make it for them. And 2, I'm making sure that I'm increasing my profit margins. At minimum, I'm doing $10. Yolanda already gave you a whole breakdown on how to be able to move the product. But I wanted you to also know that when I follow up with them, because I want to build a relationship with my client, I'm not just here just to sell them a product. That's $20. Really and truly is like $10, right? Because $10 goes back to my reinvestment and $10 goes into my profit bag, right? You should have 2 bags. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're outside, you should be putting your 20s in certain spots and saying, hey, this is 10, this is 10. This 10 is to reinvest. This other 10 is for me to be able to keep in my pocket, okay? So exactly, you want to make sure that you have customer retention by building the relationships with them. So if I call one of my clients and I'm like, hey, how did you like your tea for last week? Oh, I loved it. I'm down 5 pounds. Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Who else do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds like you did? Oh, I know this person. I know that person. I know that person. Guys, I don't immediately say, you want to join my business? You want to join my team? I'm looking for you. You want to join my business? You want to join my team? You want to join my business? Stay focused. You want to join my business? You want to join my team? No. Tell me about your experience with the tea. So when they tell me about it, then I can make sure that now after that, guess what I could do? When they give me those referrals, I'm going to say, hey, listen, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to make the money. We could either split it or I could just make it myself. Guys, every one of my customers, whether they join my business or not, I'm going to split my commission with them. Why? Because they're going to bring me more customers. They're going to bring me more customers. Every single one of your customers should be bringing you 10 customers. Your customers and every single one of us, can I tell you, we are customer go-getters. That is our goal. We go get the customers. We go get the customers. Your goal in total life changes should be making money and getting promoted. 2 polar opposite things, and I'm going to break both of them down for you. So let me tell you something. Let's get this part. Let's get this part understood. Nobody should be having to say to you to try to make some type of something for you to be on 3 products, okay? I want every single one of us to remember this. You need to use 3 products because you need to get your health together. Not because you want to be in a special class or you want to do whatever. It is because your health should really matter to you. So before we ask somebody else to do something, we have to be doing it. If we're asking people to get 3 products, that means that we're using the 3 products. So your smart ship should be set to 3 products that you're actually using. You should want to consume your product. Nobody should have to force you to take NutriBurst. Nobody should have to force you to take NRG. Nobody should have to force you to use your tea. Like, guys, these are things that you need to use for yourself. So that's something that I want you to understand, because the smart ship isn't for the volume. The smart ship is for your personal story that you're creating in this business. I use 3 products to be able to change my life. So that way, that now people are like, well, what did you use to get your transformation? Oh, I use these 3 products. And they consistently see me with those 3 products. Another thing is, guys, if you really want to do this, you're going to need inventory. Now, let me be very, very clear when I say this. I don't mean inventory where it's like just sitting in the garage, because all that's going to do is give you stinking thinking and make you feel like you can't do it. That's not what I'm talking about. You're going to need inventory to be able to move your products to make money. I want everybody to understand, if there is not a product involved, there is no money involved. Write that one if you get it. If there is not a product involved, there is no money involved, okay? So I want to make sure that you guys get that, okay? And I want you to understand something, like, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Somebody help Joni stay focused. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me.
Yes, coach.
Okay, boom, in the chat. Thank you so much. Okay, so I want y'all to understand the hardest part of what I do, and I really want y'all to get it. The hardest part of what I do is getting people to believe that they could do it. Can y'all like really understand? The hard part is not selling a product. The hard part is not recruiting people, standing on stages, talking, hitting the live button. The hardest part in network marketing is getting someone to believe that they can actually do this. Getting someone to believe that they can actually have residual income where they do not have to worry about where the dollar is going to come from. I want you guys to really, really get this today. There's two ways that we're going to break this down. And you may have heard this before. You may have never heard it in this way. I want you to make money here. I want you to have a daily goal of at least $100 to $150 a day. At minimum, that's an extra $3,000 a month. Let me pause right here and put it in the chat. What would you do with the extra $3,000 a month? Right now, at this moment, if you just got an extra $3,000, July 1st, it's coming around the corner, and you knew an extra $3,000 was coming in from the work that you did, what would you do different? Where would you shop? Where would you dine? Where would your kids go? What kind of vacations would you take? I need you to start having bigger thinking. Boom, a down payment for a house is only $3,000 a month away. So if you have the goal, then you know that this is where I need to do to obtain my dreams and goals, because all I need to do is say to myself, I am going to get serious, pay off my credit card debt. I am going to get serious about making sure that I make $100 a day. And guys, there's two ways to do it. You can either move your products outside on the phone, or you can move your products through your website. That is 5 products through your through your customer link. 5 products, that's $100. If you decide, like Elaine showed you earlier, if you decide to turn your daily pay on, the sales that you make today by midnight, you'll get paid the next day by 12 o'clock. That's all profit. If you're outside moving your brewed tea packs, that means you need to sell what, 7 to 10 of the brewed teas a day? Guys, it's not that you can't do it. It's just that we're not really focusing on it. So let me tell you guys something. If you are not binary qualified, now let me teach you. Maybe you never heard this before, but I want you guys to be making money. And because the reason why I don't want you to bathe in the money, that's not the thing at all. Sorry, Mr. Lucari. That's not the thing at all. Okay. I don't want you to bathe in the money. That's not the point. The point is, you need to make money so you can start breathing a little bit, okay? You need to make money so you can believe in yourself again. You need to make money so that way you know, like, oh, this really does work. Guys, if you help somebody make their first $20 within their first 30 days, they're more likely to stay with you for the next 6 months. I hope you wrote that down. So let me explain what I mean. If you are not binary qualified, meaning that you do not have 2 people in your organization, you need to be buying from yourself as a customer. Oh my God, coach, I know, but you do, because I need you to understand that you need to be making money. If you are not binary, because if you're not binary qualified, there is no benefit for you doing it in the back office. Guys, remember, volume goes up. Volume doesn't go down, it goes up. So what does that mean? If I'm not binary qualified and I'm not focused on getting my 2 people, or maybe I'm just not ready to go ahead and get my 2 people yet, or maybe I'm just like it's a little harder for me to recruit, then you need to be buying the product from your customer. Now, I know every distributor that's listening to me is like, oh my God, wait, no, I don't want to hear that. Mayday, mayday. All because you know why? Because the volume is less. As a customer, you're going to get 10 points for every product as the customer orders. You guys understand that? So the 10 points versus 40 points. So if I bought, look what's here. If I bought resolution drops and as a customer, it's going to be 10 points and $20 commission. If I did it in the back office, the same resolution drops is going to be 40 points. Plus, I'm about to show you the crazy breakdown on why you need to be binary. But if you're not, and that's not your focus, guys, I don't want you to do what I want you to do. I want you to do what you came here to do. If you came here to lose weight, let's help you do it. If you came here to tone up, let's help you do it. If you came here to make some money, let's help you make the money. So ladies and gentlemen, again, if you are not binary qualified, get it from your customer account so you can be making some money. Everybody with me? Let me know if you still with me or y'all fell asleep, because I'm doing it on YouTube, I can't even swipe my screen over. Yes, you get me, you with me, you with me, you with me. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm talking to the right people. Okay. Now that we understand, if you're not binary qualified, just buy it from yourself as a customer so that way you're still hitting your goal, okay? Now I want you to say, switch my thinking, coach. Switch my thinking for everybody that is binary qualified. Now it's time to switch the thinking. Now it's time to switch. Thank you. Switch my thinking. I want to see it in the chat. I want to make sure y'all still here. Switch my thinking, because here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Now that you are binary qualified, you got a 120 smart ship. Oh, you're ready to start making the residual money. You're ready to start tapping into the money that you make in your sleep, Shanika, because of the work you did when you was awake. But can I tell you, in network marketing, it's not just about the money, what you do while you awake. It's about the fact that you have so many other teammates all over the world, making sure that they hit their goal. See, guys, it's all about you helping other people get what they want, and inevitably you'll get what you want. I want y'all to understand, when I say switch the thinking, now you're binary qualified. Now you got a 120 smart ship. Now I can talk to you about residual. I can't talk to you, but y'all get it? I can't talk to you about residual. I can't talk to you about maxing out the binary to make an extra $20,000 a week if you're not binary qualified. Guys, the binary is what sets you up for success long-term and short-term in your business. Now, let me tell you, if you said, you know what, if this pack of tea costs you $10 and you're selling it 1 for 25, 2 for 40, for easy math, let's just say you sold it for $20. That means that you have $10 of profit, $10 of reinvestment, right? So what does the difference of that mean? That means this: if my goal is to sell $100 a day, I'm selling 10 packs a day. What does that mean? That means that I now need to reinvest in my business, and I need to purchase the product and the last person in my organization. Here's a bunch of reasons why. Because a lot of times people say, oh my God, I'm going to miss the $20 in the beginning. Can I just break it down to you once and for all? If you are doing your own customers, you are not really making a $20 commission, because you still have to pay for the shipping. You still have to pay for the tax. So that's really not what you're thinking it is. This is why we tell you to get binary qualified. But if you don't want to do it, no problem. We want you to get what you want from this business. So now what happens is, if I'm binary qualified, I'm getting these 10 packs of tea. I'm getting a 25X pack of tea because it gives me the biggest value that I need, right? So guess what's going to happen, Elaine? I'm going to order this same 25X. And the last person in my organization will, coach, before you tell me to do it in the last person in my organization, how do I know where to get it? I mean, how do I know where to put it? Great question, Elaine. So let me tell you, all you have to do, guys, do not overcomplicate this. Look in your back office, look at your volume on the main page and what's on the left and what's on the right. Whichever one is lower, that's where you want to place the order. Whichever one is lower, that's where you want to place your order, because that is what's called your pay leg. Whatever leg of business has less volume is going to be your pay leg. If you do not understand how your volume works, please make sure you go into the boards tab. There is an entire video there that literally breaks down how to understand your volume, okay? So I get this 25X that comes, I think it's 200 points in volume, right? So if I'm binary qualified and I'm going to get this 25 pack, I'm going to put it in the last person for me. Oh, let me just say this, guys. I had to build both my legs. So I know there's a lot of times where a lot of distributors are like, well, oh my gosh, like I'm only getting 5 points here or 35 points here. Oh, I got 3,500 points this day. Timing and positioning really and truly is everything. But you got to look at your business and understand that you have to run your business. Coach Tammy never sponsor placed people to me. Coach Tammy wasn't like, hey, here you go. Here's 10, 15 people. Let me help run up one side of your business. No. Guys, in the beginning, I sacrificed the 20s because I knew that I wanted to get promoted. At that time, the highest rank was 100,000 in volume. So I was like, well, I'm running this bad boy to 100,000 in volume on one of my legs of business. So that way, no matter what rank I ever go for, I only have to work one side. Everybody that was in my business before 2019, 2020, 2019, they all benefited from the volume on the right leg of business. Well, baby, that right leg got almost 3 million in volume in it now. Timing and positioning. I came in at a time in Coach Tammy's organization. It wasn't bonkers and crazy and multi-million-dollar status yet. I was stacking my volume, and boom, her organization went crazy. I got that on my right leg, which was not even my pay leg. So what does that mean? That means I then switched to my left leg and I went to work. If y'all with me, say just go to work. All you got to do is just decide to go to work, and you can make that decision and everything can change for you off of you making the decision to just go to work, guys. The Instagram is cute. I promise you. It's great. Post a picture. You worked out. Put it in your stories. And that's another thing. People have to see you with the product. On your page, you should be posting before and after pictures of you, great, but then of other people, because you don't want people to say, oh my God, you're the only person that uses this product. Oh my God, nobody else gets results but you. No, that's why we share and show so many people's before and after so that you can use it. If people do not see you using the product, they're not buying it from you. If people do not see no transformation from you, I don't care how many times you go live taking a NutriBurst or taking your tea. If nothing in you changes, your energy doesn't change, your skin doesn't change, your body weight doesn't change from whatever your goals are, they're not going to get it from you. And you know why? I want you to ask yourself this question. If you came across somebody's page who was promoting a product and they said it worked and it was the best thing since sliced bread and they did not look no different since they started the product, let me ask you a very serious question. Would you buy the product from them? And I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest because I think we're overthinking it and we're not understanding what we're really in. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. So guys, stop beating yourself up and just go put in the work. Stop beating yourself up and put the French fries down. Stop beating yourself up and use the resolution drops if you know you eat, if you get too hungry. Take the NRG so it can turn your energy on and turn your appetite off. Go for a walk. Guys, I walked 84 pounds off. Like I'm in the gym now and I'm lifting weights now and I'm waist training and all that stuff now. I didn't do none of that to lose no 84 pounds. I was fat. I know it might be a word that you don't like, but I like to say it because it shakes you up. It gets you a little aggravated sometimes. I love to do that. You know why? Because I'm stirring something up in you. If it didn't bother you, then that would mean that you don't want to do nothing about it. So if you felt when I said I was fat and you automatically thought about yourself, be like, you know what, self? We got some work to do. You ain't got to write it in the chat. And every time I used to hear Coach Stormy say that, I used to be like, oh, she ain't talking to me. Oh, I ain't going to be the fat girl no more. I didn't want to be. Because I knew that I represented product, because I knew after 10 months of being in TLC, I gave my 6-figure-a-year job back to society. So once I decided to do that, it's game on. See, it's me versus me every single day that ends in Y, ladies and gentlemen. So I want y'all to understand these things, and I want you to know the power in the products that we have. I want you to understand how you're able to get more people to join your business, because it's about your customers. A long time ago, my husband told all of us, if you don't got no customers, you don't got no business. So every time you want to get promoted, every time you want to, go for your next goal, you got to have customers to be able to do it with, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just, let me go buy a whole bunch of product just so I could just get to the rank. No. If you're doing it and you invest in your business and you go to the next rank, that's smart. If you ask me, as long as I got a goal, as long as I have a goal on how I'm going to move the products. Because the last thing I want, y'all, I'm not even trying to be funny, but this ain't Mary Kay. I don't want you to sit there and have a whole bunch of products, or this ain't what's the other company? What was the one that I don't hear about no more? Nothing against the company, but it works, and I don't know if it's still working. I don't want you to just have a whole bunch of stuff. I want you to have it and move it. I want you to have it and move it. You got a 25X kit. Your goal should be, I got to get rid of those products in 30 days. Why? I mean, not 30 days, 3 days. Okay. Why? Because if every bag brings me a $10 to $15 profit, then I got a goal of $100 to $150 a day. Then that means that's how many bags of tea I need to move. I don't look at stuff no more and go, oh my gosh, that's expensive. Know what I do? I look at it and go, how many teas do I need to sell to get that? You said Detroit is $1,000. Okay, that's $10 per profit, unless I won a 25X kit because I was on Thursday Night Live with TLC. Thank you, Charlie. If that means, and then it's all profit that I get. So that means that I need to move the products, because the products are the prize. They're the prize to help you in your life. They're the prize to help the other people in their life. Guys, don't start feeling like, oh my gosh, all I'm doing is just talking to people and they're telling me no. I love when Yolanda called me yesterday and said, I was at the beauty supply house coach and I made $370 something yesterday, and I haven't been outside like that in a minute. But mind you, the lady make $4, $5, $6, $7, $1,000 a day by picking up her phone and following up with her clients and asking her existing clients for referrals and continuing the cycle. But she decided to get outside because she had a little bit more time this weekend. And I said, Yolanda, I'm so excited that you made $379 outside. How many names and numbers did you get? Well, I got 5 extra name and numbers of people who I gave my card to, and they said that they're going to be ready a little bit later. I said, Yolanda, how many no's did you get? I'm telling you right now, I'm excited about the no's. You know why? Because most people who get one no, they stop. Oh my God, one person told me no. No, this isn't for me. It's a sign from the Lord. The Lord said, this is not what I'm supposed to do. Don't do that to God, because God brought you the opportunity because you cried about something to change your life, and he brought you total life changes. You just not realizing it's the blessing yet. Oh, somebody gonna get that later on. She went through 20 no's. She said it might have been a little bit more than 20, but I need y'all to understand something. I want you to say what your number is and be honest. How many no's is gonna stop you? How many no's? I want to know. Is it 2 no's? 1 no? 5 no's? YouTube, I want to know. Frontline, I want to know. What is your number? If I go out and I get 7 no's, that's it. I'm not going to talk to nobody else because 7 people told me no. If I get 3 no's, y'all probably over there like, Coach, you for real? You really want? I do, because y'all got a number. Everybody got a number. But Yolanda's number is obviously past 20, because even though she got 20 no's, she made over $300. I want y'all to understand that. Even though we're kicking butt and I'm recruiting my behind off again, how did it happen? Do you know how many people hang the phone up on me? Do you know how many text messages they say, please don't ever call me. I don't even know who you are. I don't remember you. Do you think I let that stop me? Hell no. I recruited 8 people a week before last. I was a little slow this week, 5 people, and I'm gonna hit another. I got a minimum goal of at minimum 5 new personal teammates every single week. I don't care about the people who tell me no. You want to know why? Because no just means not right now. Okay, no problem. Do you mind if I call you back in 90 days? I'll put you on my 90-day Rolodex. Guys, people are going to need you at one point in your life, unfortunately, but fortunately for us. They're either going to need you when they get that doctor phone call, or they're going to need you when their income changes. And they're going to remember that girl, Yolanda. I remember she was trying to talk to me about something. Let me see her Instagram page to see if she's still doing that thing. Guys, they don't know it's total life. Is that thing. Hey, you still doing that tea thing? You still doing that thing? I promise you it happens, okay? So now that we're back into I went off on a tangent, I came back, okay? Now that we're back into switching your thinking, now that you're binary qualified, now that you got your 120 smart ship, here is what I want you to understand. When you unlock the binary, the ways that Robin talked about you getting paid, you're now really and truly able to tap into them. What do I mean? You're able to tap into the check match. Guys, the number one thing that I want to do is help you make money in your binary pay. Why? Because I'm going to make 50% of it. Do you think I want you to not make money? You don't think I want you, Dr. Cherry, to go make $1,000 this week in your binary pay? Let me explain to you. When Dr. Cherry makes $1,000 in her binary pay, her direct coach, Shanika, is going to make a 50% check match. Do you think Shanika's going to be upset if I help Dr. Cherry make $1,000? Absolutely not. Dr. Cherry gets her $1,000 in TLC. Shanika's is going to get $500. And because I'm a global director, I'm also going to get $500. I used to look at TLC and be like, well, divide the 2, carry the 3. How y'all paying me like that? That ain't none of my business. Just keep on paying me. Thank you so much, Mr. Lucari. Thank you so much, Jack Fallon. These are the things that you need to start understanding so you can really get how your business is supposed to be moving. Guys, you're supposed to have 10 points popping up all over the place from your customers. You're supposed to have 40 points and 120 points and then somebody invested in their business. Great job, Joni. 1,000 points. It's all going to start to come up in your business, but you are not going to benefit if you're not binary qualified. So you need to start understanding that if I bought the pack of tea in my last person in my organization, it's going to go through so many people's check matches. Then I'm still going to get paid on a binary pay. And guess what I'm also doing? I'm creating team camaraderie. I'm showing people what it is, what it looks like to be binary. Ask people in the organization. I will randomly call somebody and say, hey, I need somebody to log in. If your coach doesn't have your username and password, if I ever make a call or somebody else ever makes a call, because I cannot order in my back office, it doesn't make any sense. The only person that's going to see the volume if I do it in my back office is Coach Tammy and Coach Stormy and TLC. I believe it's a lot more people that want to see that volume than just Coach Tammy, Coach Stormy, and TLC. So guess what? If I order $1,000 worth of product in my right leg or my left leg of business or my right leg of business, depending on where I'm working, based off of the volume that I'm looking at that week, I don't overcomplicate it. If my left leg got less, that's the leg I'm working. If my right leg got less, that's the leg I'm working. Why? Because this is going to not just help me, but it's going to help the entire team. Guys, this is where I'm talking about the residual income. This is why I wanted Robin to go over the binary pay, because I want you to start understanding that you are in a place. Hear me with your good ear, as our ambassador, Coach Tammy Price, always says. You are in a company that will pay you up to $20,000 a week in your binary pay. I want you to know that you're not looking at somebody that's like talking about hypothetically. No. I maxed out the binary. TLC wouldn't pay me more than $20,000 a week. I called TLC. I thought something was wrong. I was like, my volume is still going up. Why is my binary check not going up? They said you maxed it out. We can't pay you more than $20,000 a week. I promise you that's a good problem to have. You know why? Because now your check matches are going up. You know why? Because your team momentum is going up. You know why? Because everybody's buying products from you because you've decided to set yourself on fire and people will come watch you burn. That's just how it works, guys. So I want you to understand that. I want you to understand your goal is to make sure you're building 2 legs of business in the beginning, because you're only going to make 10% from your binary in the beginning. Once you get binary qualified, guys, you make 10% of everything that's happening in your organization. If Dr. Monifa goes and orders, her customer gets something, that's 10 points. I'm gonna make 10% off of it. Please do not laugh and joke at the $2, the 50 cents. I promise you, they add up. This is why you want to be able to have people in your organization that are on their goal, not my goal. I want you to be on your goal. If your goal is to say, I'm going to kill it in retail and I just only want to make the 20s, then you should be in the 250 club every week. It's only 13 products that you have to move in your organization. I don't major in the minors no more, guys. I'm telling you what it takes for you to change your life. I'm telling you what it takes for you to not have to worry about a bill ever again in your life if you just tap into the residual. That's where you're missing it. You're not getting the residual. You're just so used to the hustle and bustle of every day being outside. I did that for 90 days and I got over 2,500 clientele to the point where I still need help making phone calls. I want y'all to have those type of problems. I want you to understand that the products work. I want you to really and truly get how this compensation plan works, because when you understand it, you can work it. But if you're confused about it and you trying to figure out, well, how do I do this and how do I do that? You're not going to move forward. And my goal, especially after today, is to make sure that you know how to move forward. So now that you know that you want to be able to make residual income and you want to make money in your sleep, let me tell you guys, and this is new, all I want you to do is get 5 people in your living room. Please write this down. If you're on YouTube and you like, will you come to my living room? Send me a message. All I want you to do, ladies and gentlemen, is get 5 people in your living room. That's it. If I can physically come there, I will be there. If I physically cannot be there, I will be on Zoom. I want you to just get this weekend. I got 5 people in my living room. Tuesday night, I got 5 people. Not Tuesday, we got trading. Wednesday night, I got 5 people in my living room. Thursday, I got 5 people in my living room. Listen to me. This is how you build a business. This is the part that nobody's doing. Nobody wants to go back to tea parties. I do. Nobody wants to go outside and show you how to be able to move your product at the beauty supply shop. Yolanda do. Nobody wants to teach you how to understand how to get promoted and how to kill it at vending spot. Robin do. Guys, you have everything that you need right here. I don't understand drop shipping. Shanika do. Like, guys, we have it right here. All you got to do is get 5 people in your living room. Let me ask you a question. Can you get 5 people in your living room? I want to know. I want to know. Can you get 5 people in your living room? Can you get 5 people in your living room? Because I want y'all to understand something. You can get 5 people in your living room and you binary qualified. Guess what? Now it's time to go for a rank. Now it's time to go for a rank. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go. Once you binary, it's time to go for a rank. Did y'all not see the compensation plan? I don't want to leave no money on the table. I want to go director, and I don't want to just go one time. Once I go director, now I'm looking at my organization, hint, hint, clue, clue, Shanika, on who else can go director, because other people are going to do what I did. Guys, if you're having tea parties, guess what you need? Inventory. You need inventory, because the people that come to your house, they're going to want to buy the product. They're not going to want to click the link in your bio. That's not what they're going to want to do, to be able to get the products right then there. They're going to want it. And if you have it, you can start moving your business faster, because the goal is, once you're binary and we can show you how to make residual income, it's on top. I want y'all to write on top. It's on top of the retail money that you're already making. See, you're supposed to be making retail money. You're supposed to at minimum make $100 a day, ladies and gentlemen. If you really want to do it, depending on what your goals are, it should be $150 a day. But now I added $100 a day, and there's no one or, and I'm adding residual income. This is why they go hand in hand. This is why the retail unlocks the compensation plan. Once you really get this, this tonight should be a very big game changer for a lot of people. If you're binary qualified, you should be making retail money and you should be making residual money, because you do not want to work this hard forever. You don't. You don't want to be out there listen, it is storming in Atlanta, Georgia. I saw Autumn say her lights was off. She can't go outside and make no money. Ain't nobody outside in the storm. But if she's building her organization, she's going to start to get what? Residual income. So again, if you're talking to me, you're binary qualified, what rank we going for? Because it makes sense, so we're not leaving any money on the table. And what do you mean? We got to invest in our business. Guys, this is a business. It takes money to make money. TLC just happens to give a compensation plan with it. With most traditional businesses, when you spend the money, it takes you a little bit longer to make the money back from the things that you spent. So I want y'all to really understand that, okay? And the last thing, and I'm almost finished. That was the other thing I wanted to tell you guys. Imagine you moving 10 T, and I know the 10 might like scare you, but don't let it scare you to stop. Let it scare you to move forward. You moving 10 T's a day in your organization, you picking up the phone, you going to the beauty supply shop, you on live moving your products, you're at events, you're hitting your goal. You plus 10 people doing that. Do you know how much volume is moving through your organization? Everybody that's binary qualified is doing the same thing, getting their products, and the last person in the organization, they need their products. Yolanda probably reorders 3 to 4 times a week. Meek probably reorders 3 to 4 times a week. Why? Because they're moving the products. And I'm going to be very honest with y'all. I love Yolanda. I love Robin. I love Elaine. I love Meek. I love my Comic Club girls. But can I tell you, I don't want to keep telling their story. I'm looking for more stories. Who else in this organization is saying, wait a minute, I can do this too. I was overthinking it. You telling me all I gotta do is just move 10 packs of tea? I saw Shanika on Instagram boxing up all this tea and all this NutriBurst to send to another country. Like, you can do this. I know you might be thinking, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? But remember, in the beginning, I told you the hardest thing for me to do is to get you to believe you could do it. Guys, the TLC gotta go from your head to your heart. You got to really understand that you really are helping other people, and you're going to get that the moment you learn to help yourself. I don't want to give you too much more, even though I still got a whole 3 pages of stuff to go over. I will go more into detail on some more stuff on Tuesday night when we have training, but it is about to be 8:30 and I was supposed to do 2 hours. But I want to tell you guys, the biggest thing that I want you to walk away with from this part, I told you guys that at the Miami retreat. From this part, if you are not binary qualified, buy it as a customer. Buy it as a customer, okay? If you're binary qualified, now we can run. We could run up this residual check. We could really run up some momentum. We can really run up some team camaraderie because we understand that if I'm binary qualified, I'm going for a promotion because I need the product anyway. This is why you need to be making sure you have customers because you need the product anyway. When somebody is running for a rank, the goal is not to just, I'm just going to invest it all myself. If you have a plan, then do it. I did. But you want to pick up the phone and you have customers to call to sell the product to. You want to make sure that you're G5 qualified every single month, guys. 5 customers is not a big deal. It's really not. If we make it this big, then it's going to be this big. But if we don't make it that big, then it won't have to be that big, okay? I feel like it was something that I wanted to say. Getting a large customer base. Look at your back office. I talked about that. Oh, yeah, guys, if you're on here and you are binary qualified, you're listening to me. So Joni said, rise and start, here I come, period. Guys, if you're on here and you're binary qualified, I want you to go in your back office. This part is the last part that I'm going to end with. Okay, I promise, right before 8:30. 2 things. I want you to go in your back office. Everybody now knows how to go in their back office. Thank you, Elaine. And I want you to look at the volume. And I want you to also, if you have the updated back office, you can see, it's even on the regular one. You can see retail customer orders, G5 customers, people who bought your team. Came into your organization on your team. If it's all 0, like the dummy account that we use, that's all 0, then you got to know it's nobody else's fault why your business isn't doing it because you're not focused where you need to be focused at in your business. Okay. If you're binary qualified and you're listening to me right now, you need to make the decision to say, how much is it that I'm willing to invest in my business? And go look at the volume side that you need to look at and invest in your business and take your stuff to the next level. Because I'm talking about moving 10 packs of tea a day. If you do not have tea at home, you cannot do this part. If you do not have bags of fruit punch tea where you can break down your week supplies, which is 10 sachets of each week supply, you cannot do this part. This is why I be excited. I do be excited when people invest in their business. I invested $1,500 and I had an eviction notice on my door, but I knew that the product that was going to come back to me would bring me at least, and I want y'all to understand this, at least $3,000. Everybody always is excited about, the story, how I went from an eviction notice to a brand new home. But the thing about it is nobody ever asks what happened. Guys, I knew I'm like 2 + 2 = 4. I said to myself, if I take this $1,500 and I put it into my house, next month, I'm not going to have the money from my freaking house either. But if I take the money and I invest it in my business, I have the potential to go out and make the money back plus some. See, I knew what was going to happen because at the end and the beginning of the day, you're really just betting on yourself. You're really betting on you if you're really going to do what it is that you said you came here to do. So make sure you have a daily goal. Again, $100 to $150 a day. And how did I come up with that number? You need to find out how much money you need to make. And I haven't done this in a really long time, but if your income is here, but your bills are here, that's called a deficit. That means I make $3,000, but my bills are $4,000. You have a $1,000 deficit. You need to make $1,000 a month. And why not do it in the business that you're already in with products that already work? That means you need to break down the goal of $1,000 in a month and make sure you hit that goal. Again, I'm super, super grateful for every single one of you getting on this call. This boot camp was absolutely amazing. Please make sure you keep in touch. We are going to do a boot camp once a month. All right. I want to make sure that we bring you everything that you need and then some for you to win in total life changes. Thank you guys so much for your time. And I will see everyone.